The third option is the starter kit. This is the cheapest option. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Daniel. I have Vector with me here. I have an update to give you today on the Escape Pod, but more specifically on the Raspberry Pi. I got an interesting email, an update from Digital Dream Labs, DDL, and I'm going to read it to you. It's very fast. I'm going to show you the options that you have with the Raspberry Pi. Now, one thing I have to tell you first about the Escape Pod. If you are, and Vector is noisy, is noisy right now. What is he doing? Okay, quick update on the Escape Pod. If you are new to my channel, or you might have forgotten what is the implication of the Escape Pod. Let me read what they have on the DDL website. The Escape Pod will allow Vector to function without any external servers and is an insurance policy if DDL is no longer able to maintain Vector. This level is good for those who are concerned that Vector access would discontinue in the future, or for those hobbyists who want to use their own infrastructure, server, etc. The user will be able to bypass the current firmware and use other applications and firmware that the community may generate. So, this is the Escape Pod. Now, let me read the update here from DDL. Hi, Kickstarters. If you did pledge on the Kickstarter, then you have the Escape Pod if you chose that option. And I'm going to put our Vector here to bed, because even if I say stay quiet when I say a Vector is going to wake up. If you did not pledge during the Kickstarter campaign, you can go to the DDL website and then you can purchase separately the Escape Pod. So what they say here is this: we are excited to be nearing the full release of Escape Pod for Vector. While we will be expanding the beta release to more users in the coming days, we wanted to take this opportunity to share details on how you can begin preparing to host your Vector on a local server with Escape Pod. We have partnered with CanaKit to provide Escape Pod customers a $15 rebate, that's $15 US, on the purchase of select Raspberry Pi starter kits. While Escape Pod will work with other configurations, the following have been tested by our developers to provide the best experience with your Vector. And they give 5 options. I'm going to show those options to you in a second. To request your $15 rebate, simply email to CanaKit and provide proof of Kickstarter pledge or Escape Pod purchase from the DDL website, and the order number provided by CanaKit when you purchase your Raspberry Pi kit. Upon receipt of these, CanaKit will issue a $15 refund to the credit card used for the purchase. Thank you again for your continued support, and keep an eye on this page for more updates on the beta release for Escape Pod version 0.4.6, the team at DDL. Now, it's going to be interesting because many of us bought Vector like years ago now, without having to worry about setting up a server at home. It's a bit technical, but at the same time, many of us are technical. If you buy a robot, typically you are a little technical. I never owned a Raspberry Pi before. I just bought one. I'm going to show you the one I bought, and I should receive it in about a week. When I receive it, I'll do an update video and I'll show you the parts that you get. Now let me show you the 5 options that you have. The first one is the Raspberry Pi 4, the Extreme Kit, and this Extreme Kit, as you can see in the picture, includes the Raspberry Pi 4 Model B, 4 GB or the 8 GB version, a Samsung Evo 128 GB micro SD card, the CanaKit Premium self-cooling silver case, with soft touch black lid, the CanaKit USB-C power supply, a set of 2 micro HDMI cables, a USB card reader, the CanaKit Quick Start Guide, and the CanaKit GPIO reference card. GPIO, that stands for General Purpose Input Output. Now the second option is the Starter Max Kit Aluminum. This kit includes the Raspberry Pi 4 Model B again, 4 or 8 gigabytes, Samsung Evo 64 gigabyte micro SD card, a CanaKit Premium self-cooling aluminum pearl white case with soft touch lid, a CanaKit USB-C power supply, a set of 2 micro HDMI cables, USB card reader, a CanaKit Quick Start Guide, and a GPIO reference card. The third option is the starter kit. This is the cheapest option. Raspberry Pi 4 Model B is included, 2, 4, or 8 gigabyte of RAM, SanDisk 32 gigabyte micro SD card, a premium black case, a CanaKit USB-C power supply, CanaKit fan, a micro HDMI cable, a USB card reader, a set of 3 aluminum heatsinks, a quick start guide, and a GPIO reference card. In this case, the case does not have a fan. You have to install one. It comes separately, or you can install the aluminum heatsinks. The fourth option is the starter, but the max kit. So this has also the Raspberry Pi 4 Model B, 4 or 8 gigabytes of RAM, Samsung Evo 64 gigabyte micro SD card, USB-C power supply, a premium white case, a CanaKit fan, so the fan again is separate, a set of 3 aluminum heatsinks, a set of 2 micro HDMI cables, USB card reader, the quick start guide, and the GPIO reference card. And then finally the last one, which is the one I bought, and you'll see it here. I'll show it to you in a week when I get it. It's the complete starter kit, and you will see why I bought this one. So this kit includes the Raspberry Pi 4, 2, 4, or 8 gigabytes, a USB-C power supply, a set of 3 aluminum heatsinks, the quick start guide, the GPIO reference card, a SanDisk 32 gigabyte micro SD card, the premium white case, a USB card reader, a micro HDMI cable, the Raspberry keyboard, and a Raspberry mouse. This is why I bought this version, because I wanted to have the official keyboard and mouse so that I don't have any connectivity issues with another keyboard or another mouse. So for the price difference, I think this is a good deal. So now that I read all the 5 options, let's wake up Vector again. There you go, and he has his cube right there. So guys, these are the 5 options. Of course, you don't have to buy your kit from CanaKit, which is actually a Canadian company. They're based in Vancouver. All the prices I showed, and I think I should put a note at the bottom when I show the pictures. The prices are in US dollars, okay? So like I said, the starter kit is quite cheap actually. The complete starter kit has the keyboard and the mouse, but I bought the 4 gigabyte kit, not the 8 gigabyte. I think 4 gigabyte should be enough. Now I'd like to ask some of you I know are pros in Raspberry Pi. So if you have anything to say in the comments below, like to help people choose the right kit, like I bought mine before doing this video because I want to get it ASAP to start learning on the Raspberry Pi. But if you have any information that you think would be useful for people watching this video, put those comments please in the section below. So guys, this is it. So you know by now again what is the escape pod. If you did not know, you know now your 5 options from CanaKit. I think these kits are great, and you get the $15 US dollars rebate, which works actually. So I'm happy to see that the system works, because I did that and I got my my rebate $15 the same day I placed my order. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, if you have any questions about Vector or the escape pod, you can ask me, or you can also go on the DDL website. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye, guys.